So does anyone do like a good old fashioned bank robberies anymore? Or like I'm talking like Jesse James style, not this new age type stuff like, hacking into the bank and wiring money.
Why? Who's asking?
Yeah.
Hey, not me.
Yeah, it seems like the criminals are a lot lazier now. A lot less legwork,
Yeah, like, I'm talking, good old fashioned bank robbery, like people held up, sack of money. Does that even exist anymore?
I don't think so.
Not that you hear about, yeah.
A sack of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the same ring to it as like a bag of cash or something.
Give us all your Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That doesn't really have a jingle, like a literal jingle to it, like a sack of coins.
Ching, ching. Yeah. Yeah. No more marked bills are exploding. Well, they put those ink packs in there that explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should just give those to like someone that's being, disorderly at a bank or something. Just hand them like that, like, yo, here's your withdrawal, and then watch it, or just prank people.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, give that to like the most innocent person, like just see how their day unfolds.
Oh, you know what? Nickelodeon should do that. It's a bag of the slime. They open it, it's like, you just got slimed.
Like a game show. They all pull up next to you with the cameras. How do you feel about getting slimed?
You just got punked, yeah.
But for real, like, you don't really hear stories about bank robbers.
Yeah.
Like, even growing up, did you ever hear about a bank getting robbed?
No, once it seemed like it always happened in like California or something like that when you did. I remember when I was, I think in high school, there was that one where the guys had the body armor. It was like, I think 2 guys or like 3 guys. One of them got killed right away.
Oh,
and they were like on the freeway or whatever. And they had like all those assault weapons that they had. And they were in like full body armor. And there was like a whole big thing on like how they got all this armor or whatever.
Yeah, like the police grade type armor or whatever it was.
And it was like a big long ordeal. Like they kept going. I think like taking other vehicles, and it just went on. And eventually I think they killed both of them. But
now, I feel like there was a statistic for a while. I don't know if it was an actual stat or a myth. Like ever so many minutes, like a bank gets robbed. Like I felt like I read that like maybe 10 years ago.
You know what? They probably put it like they probably try to squash those things right away, because if that gets out and a certain bank is tied to it, then everyone starts freaking out like, oh, I have my money yet. Then they withdraw all their money and move it to a different bank.
Or if it's always the same bank, it's like, hey, these are easy to knock off. Go hit the Bank of America because everybody's doing it.
It's like that staff that's working that day, they get fired, but they all get hired at the next bank, and that's the next bank that gets robbed.
Just follow them, all inside jobs, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't back like, the Wild West where it was just like one bank in town and it's getting robbed every other day. They see the same horses coming. They're like, oh, here we go again.
Oh, not
Different
again.
stagecoach, same horses, yeah.
We were just sorry we don't have any money. We were just robbed yesterday. Bullshit.
Just for the guy telling the truth, yeah.
I'm not kidding, man.
Honestly, yeah.
There's bank robberies and stuff like that. If you guys had to really do it, like, what would be the perfect way you would set it up? Would you go like Ben Affleck style, or would you go like Jesse James or disguises, or would you just be straight up just like, hey, we're here, give us your
disguises.
money?
At least a wig.
Yeah.
Like a long ponytail.
I'd have like a mullet and chewing on like a piece of grass or something.
Yeah, just imagine that if you get away with it, the news story the next day, like, yeah, a guy with a ponytail and chewing grass came in here and held us at gunpoint.
I'd have a bowl cut.
What was the movie when they all wore like what was it called, Dead Presidents or something? When it was like all the bank robbers, they all wore like old president's masks, like the rubber masks. Remember that?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think like that Ben Affleck movie was like that, where they kind of wore all the nun masks or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
one.
I don't remember if it was called like Dead Presidents, whatever, but it was like, yeah, they all
They're
wore,
like a rap group called like Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents is a rap group, yeah.
What if it was really them robbing the banks?
Oh, plot twist.
I would just wear like a Halloween mask, like find one of those rubber ones that you can barely see out of.
Yeah, goofy robbers. We got robbed by 4 goofies. What did he look like? You imagine the sketch artist? He looked really goofy looking. Like
look
how
the
so? Yeah, like goofy ears.
Or like
nose.
even dressed as like a Sesame Street character.
The Muppets, yeah. The Swedish Chef, yeah.
We're gonna need the money, please.
Okay. Or I'd do it like a Little Rascal style and do like a mega person.
Sitting on someone's shoulders.
Like, how tall would you say he was?
About 12 feet.
Was hunched over, very wobbly.
He had two heads. One was right where his unit was supposed to be.
It's just scary looking.
Or do that 2-person horse. I was robbed by a centaur.
Or like those, you know how like those Asian holidays where it's like 20 people and those big
the dragons?
Yeah. You come in a bank like that, no one's gonna question you at all.
Were they the front or the back? Yeah.
I don't know, but they just came in here like real quick and it
Stormed in and then they went out. Yeah. Yeah.
But going back to it, like making the perfect crime these days, I just feel like, how would you go about that? Like, you know, the movies we learned from growing up, like, yeah, it seemed like easy back then, but today I feel like.
But you know what? You really haven't heard of the perfect crime.
No?
You're the perfect criminal.
You would never know if they exist because they got away with it.
That's right. Yeah. I think it would be something kind of like on the lines of, remember the I know it's a movie, but The Usual Suspects.
You have to like go full into it.
Oh yeah, like that guy, like he, you know, Kevin Spacey's character, he full on had that thing through the whole movie, and then the plot twist at the end when he walks out of court and he's free, or he's found innocent or whatever, you know, and then he walks out and he just
ruining the twist.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
But I feel
spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen it by now, you probably aren't gonna.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I guess I won't rewatch it.
Yeah.
I feel like what movies have taught us is that you have to pretty much recruit the perfect team.
Yeah.
Now, what seems like the number one person you always have to recruit is the brains. But then you always have to make sure you have a hothead on the team.
Because you gotta
almost ruins it every
but
time.
then you gotta give him up at some point. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, this is right. This thing's ready to go haywire. See ya.
Yeah, because if you don't give him up, he's going to give you up.
Yeah. He's the one you throw out when the cops are chasing you.
Yeah.
Just kick him out. Yeah, we got some extra cargo.
Someone's got to go. Sorry, buddy.
You got to hire the decoy.
But they always got to shoot him before so he doesn't talk. And it's always in the chest. But you know, you're saying you recruit, you know, your team or whatever, but I guess that's not always the case. What happens if it's like, you know, the mafia or something where you have to be like born into it?
Yeah. Like a rite of passage, yeah.
Yeah, you're automatically on that team by default. If you're really shitty at it, like, can you imagine like the head of the family or something and you got one doofus kid?
Yeah. Just a real dunce.
Or you got the tree hugger who can't kill someone.
I just picture like when you say that, like it's the one kid that can't even tie his shoes and stuff like that, you know, that can't keep his backpack on straight and all that. And he's got to take over the crime family.
Yeah, just a walking mess. Yeah, walking klutz.
Shirt's all unbuttoned, spaghetti stains on it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you look at, you know, I mean, the mob, you know, the mafia, whatever, they've been around forever, you know, and you don't hear so much of them anymore. But it's like, yeah, the type of organization that you have to have.
Well, that's what it is. Like organized crime.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. You just think of it, if the cops see like that one doofus kid, they're like, we know how we're getting into that family. That kid will
We
talk.
found the loose one. Yeah. The kink in the chain. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I don't know. It seems like the criminals now are a little messier. Not so tight-lipped. You know, it's not such a, you know, everybody plays a role. And then, you know, back then it seemed like even in the movies and things like that, you always tied up your loose ends. You know, if there was a loose end, it was 4 people went in to do the crime and 3 people came out. You know?
Well, back then it was probably you were supposed, you know, the tough ones survived and all that, but now that crime kind of, it's now more technological.
Yeah.
Like it's all computer based. They probably need that nerd kid of the family. Yeah. The one that's not so tough.
The one that was getting off first is like the last one there. Yeah.
You do it all from sitting from home now.
Oh, yeah.
The whole work from home mentality. I can mafia from home.
Yeah.
No more in office.
Yeah. I need you to come down and meet us at this restaurant. No, I'm good. I'm just going to sit here and do crime from home.
They're probably the ones that started the extended car warranties.
Yeah,
That's how they're taking your money now.
The masterminds.
almost legit. They've almost went what do they call it? Going straight or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Yeah. But like all these like families, you have the Italians, and then you have over in I believe is it Japan that is like the Yakuza?
Yeah, like they seem like in a way they're like the most organized.
Yeah.
Because they've been around for what, like not like just decades. It's been like,
but there it's
hundreds
like
of years, hasn't it?
Centuries.
But it's
probably,
like you're not like born into your roles there. Like that is earned.
Yeah, I think you're recruited. Like in a way, you're recruited, but you really have to prove your worth.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I'm no expert on them, but I believe. I've watched a few movies with it, but
For sure.
But yeah, they seem like just a well polished like gang in a way. Like yeah, I should say there's different sides over there.
it's not like those gangs, or it's just like, in a way, they're not just gang bangers. It's full out like organized. Like you screw up, they don't kill you. I think they force you to kill yourself, don't they, or something?
Yeah, it's like more honorable.
Yeah. Fall on your own sword.
Yeah, it's like that's some deep shit.
Probably where
A
the
lot of it's like
expression came
no
from.
guns too. I don't know a ton of it, but I'd imagine not a lot of guns.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all of them, who are you guys most scared of? Like, who would you be most scared of? Obviously, I don't think they're around this area, but I don't know. They could be. They could be
like,
so good that.
Yeah, they're right here, right now.
I say I don't know. Kind of the cartel, probably.
Yeah,
They're just ruthless.
Oh yeah, they're just
like
yeah.
there's nothing.
There's no borders or boundaries.
I guess
or
you could call
anything for
honor.
them.
They get in and they get the job done, and it seems like the more gruesome, the better.
Yeah.
Kind of leave their mark.
I mean, as tough as the Italians come across,
Yeah.
like that mafia and stuff, and I don't know, maybe Hollywood did them dirty,
Yeah.
but they all just seem, slightly overweight, heavy breathing, and just fucking love their lunch meat.
Very. Yeah. If they don't get whacked, they're gonna get it from a heart attack. High cholesterol.
But what is that? The gabagool? Then
Yeah,
the
gabagool.
They're all in it for that. They're like, we don't want money, we just want the gabagool.
More gabagool.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like the thing they believe in, that there's a gabagool.
All hail the gabagool.
The great gabagool.
But like you just said, with the Italians, I do feel like Hollywood kind of did them dirty. Like they just come across as greasy. Unless, are they really that greasy?
I don't know. They come. Yeah. They just in certain points they seem very like in the movies and things like that, or like their portrayal, they come across as very calculated. But then in other characteristics, it's just they just seem real sloppy.
Like or go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, or that's when they came over to America. Like when they're over, in Italy, they're probably nice and like fit. Yeah. Then like the shirts are unbuttoned because they like want to show off like their physique. But here it's like they're unbuttoning their shirt because they can't fit in them.
No, they start eating the American pizza and stuff over here.
Yeah. Before they
found
talk,
McDonald's.
You have to hear that. Okay, here's how it's gonna roll.
Like, more weed.
Just, I didn't what?
Start over.
They weren't taking. Killing was way up over here because nobody took him serious. Like, this guy can't chase me.
I feel like if I ever, like, say I worked on a police force and had to capture, like, you were put in a unit to go after the Italian mob, I'd say for my interrogation, like, or do you think they actually do it where they just keep trying to force feed them like American pizza and spaghetti, like, the pineapple on pizza or something like that? They hate that.
What is this? Dog shit?
Just hold them
to
down.
crack. It's like dealing with Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
They just go nuts. I'll talk. Just get that pizza out of here.
Just imagine
Get that shit out of here.
They do it slow. They bring out like the pot. They start boiling it.
Start
and then,
breaking the spaghetti.
Yeah, they hold the spaghetti over and they start bending it slowly, and then they just start cracking.
You ready to talk?
Yeah. Well, first of all, that's probably a thing too. It's because it's not homemade noodles. It's
They don't even want to open their eyes. You open your eyes and watch.
time
Yeah,
to
tape 'em
chair and
open,
make
like,
them.
And they just break one by one each noodle.
We're gonna mix in this ragu.
No, not the ragu.
Damn, I guess they did. I guess Hollywood did do him dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when you guys hear the word crime,
Yeah.
what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Italians.
Yeah.
Not
Probably.
like me, for some reason, it's like home burglaries, like Home Alone type, that like not serious burglaries.
Oh yeah, like crime, yeah, like
Like Looney
muggings,
Tunes
like
type
mugging,
stuff.
or
Yeah.
like rob, I don't know, I wouldn't call it petty robbing because any robbing is serious, but like
They always go in the
hold
drawer
somebody
and
up and like give me your wallet, give me
Yeah.
your watch, you
That's-
know.
Or
yeah,
they
it's-
always go in that top drawer and the diamonds are in there.
Yeah, it's like good guess.
Because no one keeps anything in a safe.
Yeah, that's what I think of crime. You know, I mean, it's just the run of the mill stuff you hear on the news.
You know where no one hides their stuff? I would hide it like in my dirty laundry.
Oh, okay.
They're not gonna go through your shit stained underwear and all that to get to the diamonds.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
I would just have like a decoy hamper full of like poop underwear.
It's just chocolate cake, like candy bars that are microwaved
Bottom
in
of a
your
litter
underwear.
box or something like that. I ain't checking there. No, I ain't got time to sift through the shit.
Yeah, literally no. There's like $4 million worth of diamonds under there.
I'd probably hide it under my taxes.
Yeah. The mob is still, I mean, I don't know. Like just I like I say, through like movies and things like that, like the mob still seem like they're pretty like they're pretty cutthroat, you know, like that. Like but there's more of a silent type, you know. They'll befriend you. Like they'll calculate it. They'll befriend you, you know, they won't just off you right away. You know, they kind of work up to it, like in the movies and things like that. Like they befriend people, they get people in, and then, you know, they're all hanging out at the nightclub together or something like that. And then they come back here, come through the alley. You know, it's like, don't ever go into the alley.
Yeah.
You know, don't ever do that. But
It's either the alley or you get put in a headlock that you never come out of.
yeah, finding at the bottom of a lake or something like that.
Swimming with the fishes.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, my boy here is going to take care of you.
He just walks into the room. He's got the unbuttoned shirt and the school bag
You
on.
know, he's like cracking his knuckles. And
Oh, I thought you were talking about the sun. That's not fit for.
he's cracking his knuckles. And he's ready to type a bad review about you.
Yeah.
He's eating a
On
Twinkie.
his Yelp. Give you a bad review on Yelp. Yeah.
You get a 1 star.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
even worse, it's like the early 2000s. He's gonna hack into your Facebook and change your relationship status or whatever to gay.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Doing it right on front of you.
You have to weigh your options. Is it better just to delete this profile and start a new one, or what? The damage control.
Or that's what he's doing. He's actually gonna end your social media.
Yeah.
That's what they say. We're gonna wipe you off this earth and just delete all your social medias.
Only thing to keep is a MySpace. Yeah.
No, we need you to log into your
They
MySpace.
sign you up for MySpace.
It's gonna be like this crime family that's not all up to date, and they're like, "We got your friend held hostage," and it's Tom from MySpace.
You're like, kill him.
We got your top friend.
No,
locked
yeah,
up.
your
Tell us
only
his-
friend.
Tom, I don't even know him. Bullshit.
He's your only friend.
We have it well documented.
Look at. This is him. Is this him? Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, explain this.
Kill him.
Oh yeah, we're really good friends. If you have to find him first. I think he's off on like an island or somewhere, isn't
You
he?
just cashed out.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a perfect crime.
I was just gonna say that.
He duped everybody.
Here, now you guys have to put up a Facebook and ads.
No kidding.
Well, isn't the whole perfect crime right now? Isn't that that Hawk Tua girl? Like she's going through all
how
that
she ripped
legal
everybody
shit.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. She ripped everybody off with
But,
that
yeah, I
the
was-
meme coin or whatever.
Yeah.
I was reading if you believed, took financial advice from a girl who got famous by spitting on wieners, you deserve to lose your money.
Like there's gambling, like people that like go far into gambling and have to pay the price. Yeah, you just gave your money to a girl that got famous off of spitting on wieners.
Oh, and that's somebody took like the last of their life savings and they're like, we're letting it ride on this meme coin because this thing's got to go to the moon.
Can you imagine explaining to your wife how you lost your money? Well, what'd you invest it in? It better not have been that girl talking about spitting on wieners.
Hawk Tua. Yeah, that's the ultimate criminal right there. Yeah. Screw the mob. It's Hawk Tua.
Well, honestly, I'll say it, I don't think she's actually the criminal there. I'll take that back. I think the
People believing it are the criminals.
They need
being criminally stupid.
Yeah, they need an IQ test. We might get ahead of the curve here and bust them ahead before they do a stupid crime because they have no brains.
Yeah. At some point, does the onus have to go back on the victim?
Right.
Yeah. Freaking Hawk Tua.
Someone's got to put an end to the madness.
Too. Oh, man. So easy, but yet so calculated. Yeah. She's the new mafia.
What if someone's looking and like that's the head of the mafia?
They're pulling the strings. Just she's the puppet for.
There probably is like an internet mafia.
Oh yeah.
Like
there
people
is.
they're pulling the strings and like who can we put next to steal money?
Yeah.
And they get all these people to invest in in her and whoever is for the time being, and
she's actually a dude.
Wait, she might not even be a real person. It could be AI.
Yeah, true.
That spits on their own wiener.
You don't need no female.
Yeah, all of us just got duped.
Oh man. Yeah.
Fucking meme coin, right? That's the name of it. Meme coin.
Yeah, like a meme coin or whatever. Whatever. Yeah, they call it. Yeah, it was like
I saw that in a headline. It's like, okay,
like that Doge or whatever it is. Yeah, it's like a meme
I
coin.
don't know how any
And
of
they
that
like
works.
pulled.
I
I guess they call it pulling the rug. So like it went supposedly live, or I don't know how they do. I don't know. I'm not exactly up on it, but they like supposedly this thing went live, and like the equivalent, I think they said like $50 million of these people. And then what they do is like people, they call it pulling the rug. So they put the plug on it, and then it like shot up when everybody invested, and then they like it ran it down to zero or something like that. Like
my mind can
like it's
still,
worth, yeah.
My mind will never wrap around all that.
Yeah.
Never.
And she's trying to do damage control now by like saying like, oh, it wasn't me. And we have like, if you were part of this, like get a hold of this lawyer, But
I heard she's been cooperative though.
Yeah.
The robot has been cooperative.
The AI bot.
What if the lawyers made her because they knew all this was going to happen?
Yeah.
So then they made it, and then they're the new mafia.
No, they're just waiting to get their wieners spit on. Unless they're female lawyers.
They're like, we had a deal. But I mean, that's how, I guess.
That
is gullible.
That is the world we live in today.
Yeah.
That's today's perfect crime.
Yeah. The get rich quick.
It went from Jesse James to Hawk Tua.
Full circle.
No, I don't think that's a circle. I think that's a line.
Yeah. There's no coming back.